Oh, and I am a proud, proud father today. My Thanksgiving 40K game against yours truly, Ivan, my little 12-year-old brat.
I'm 13.
Oh, that's what they all say. Yeah, my little teen growing into his little arms. Flex them forearms, boy. Yeah. Ivan has managed to actually turn this into a hell of a game. Lay the smackdown on me so far. We are in a make it or break it turn. And I've never been more proud of my strategic little genius over here. Honestly, this must be what Baki's dad felt when he got roundhouse kicked in the face. Oh man, so exhilarating. Best Thanksgiving ever. So pretty much what Ivan managed to do is fly this bad boy around over here, score a bunch of shots on my tank, and then as this thing was about to die, he charged it right into my dudes. Very clever because this thing has a chance of blowing up when it dies. So if I killed it right now, it's going to hurt everybody around it. And they can do mortal wounds, and that is just devastating to my army. Oh, my tank, by the way, is down to 2 wounds. This fool is about to die. His tank actually has more wounds than mine. He's up to 4. And, of course, he has living metal. This thing's about to fly off the board anyway. It is the beginning of my turn. But I do have to get the hell out of Dodge if I want to blow this thing up safely. It makes me have to move around. He scored wounds on my leader. So there's like 100 points right there because my HQ is actually wounded. His is not. So my tank's almost gone. My HQ is wounded. And against Ivan, I managed to score one. I managed to take out one of his guys. I forget exactly what those are called from yesterday. What are those? Tomb Guards? They're about 36 points a model, which is still pretty expensive, but that ain't shit compared to any of my guys that are like 60 points a year. Lich Guards. Yes, I did manage to take out one Lich Guard, because I really didn't need them smashing into me. But I'm really starting to actually worry about this big blob of warriors. He started shooting with them. We kind of got the hang of that. So I have to do something about that. And Ivan still has a Catacomb Command Barge. This one's custom. He also has a Destroyer Lord over here who's gnarly AF. And he still has 2 destroyers. One I did take a shot at. And he healed back up 1 wound because of that living metal ability. And Ivan is in combat over here with one of the raiding parties we decided to put in. We made rules up for these Chaos Squats. They're actually working out pretty well. It's a pretty interesting little rule set. And this little game gave me an opportunity to run this. Pretty much this thing is moving D6 inches every turn to try to get up to these containers so it can haul them away. The Chaos Squats are accompanying it because they want whatever's in there. And this one stayed back to call their little monstrosity robots over. So we are playing these tin boys, these orc tin boys, as if they were possessed by the chaos dwarves. Because why couldn't chaos dwarves possess tin boys? They're pretty good with machines and whatnot. So these tin bots, unfortunately, they do run around with a scatter dice and just randomly attack stuff. And since this one walked back into the building, this guy had to stop and call the tin bots towards him to get this guy to come out of the building. It all worked out well with dice rolls and everything. But these guys are actually smashing into Ivan. One of them made his charge. And, it's nice to have some Necrons being held up in combat so that maybe I can pop out this turn and not have to get lit up by immortals. And this guy didn't make the charge. But actually he took some valiant shots at your guys. They shrugged them all off every time. So that's where it's at. It is not looking good for me already. I'm totally outgunned. We're going to have to see what I can do, but I have never been more proud of little Ivan over here. Congratulations, son. You really are doing great.
We could still win.
I could, but so could you. So you better get your little nose into that book and figure out every little strategy you can do. Remember, my will be done.
Yeah,
You got to remember all that. Living metal. And really, I miss not having any regenerative abilities. But hey, Custodies are still badass. I did do some great damage to this tank, and I did kill a Lich Guard. So it is my move.
This guy.
Oh yeah, and I hurt that guy. So
But
it
he's
is
about to heal full.
right. And it is my move now. I got to get out of dodge while I blow this thing up, or it's about to fly off the edge of the tabletop anyway. But then I still don't want it to come back. No, it can't. It cannot make that turn.
Can it make a 90-degree angle?
No, we'll look over the rules. It's in the rule book, but the flyers fly weird, and a lot of times they end up going off the table. And since it's here, I'm betting that it's probably going to have to go because it has to move at least 20 inches. So it's probably going to fly off the table.
If it looked that way, it could probably look that way and go back.
We will figure that rule out, and then we will continue on our epic Thanksgiving game of 40K. But yeah, just wanted to let everybody know this one ended up actually being pretty damn close and is serving as an awesome Thanksgiving game. Best of luck to you. I hope you're doing something awesome for Thanksgiving. I'm waiting for food to get here now. On that note, yum yum. Later.